Welcome to this introduction to Latin American approaches to reading the Bible. My name is Rachel Starr and I'm a member of staff at the Queen's Foundation in Birmingham. This chapter is part of a collection called Reading the Bible Around the World, written by colleagues at Azusa Pacific University in California. The chapter is written by Federico Roth, who teaches Hebrew Bible and whose family emigrated from Uruguay to the United States and for a while were undocumented migrants, and this experience shapes Roth's reading of the Bible. Roth introduces the diversity of Latin American contexts and therefore Latin American readings of the Bible, but he notes some particular traits and trends, the importance of beginning with lived experience, especially of those who are marginalised, and the importance of reading the Bible as a part of a wider move to challenge injustice and to seek liberation. And here he connects reading of the Bible with those wider social and political movements that we see emerging within the Latin American church in the 1960s and 70s through the emergence of liberation theology. And he notes the importance of the Conference of Bishops in 1968, where there was discussion of the idea of poverty being a form of violence and of God's preferential option for the poor. Latin American ways of reading the Bible are marked by beginning with lived experience, and a desire to read the Bible in a way that raises awareness, conscientization of the structures and systems of oppression and injustice, and a desire to read the Bible in a way that is transformative, that involves a community struggling for justice. Roth notes two key texts for Latin American readings of the Bible, Exodus and the Gospels, but I also note that, for example, within the Latin American Journal of Biblical Interpretation, you can see the breadth and diversity of the texts and themes that are explored by Latin American scholars. The focus text in this and other chapters is the parable of the loving neighbour in Luke, also called the parable of the Good Samaritan. And for Roth, what he focuses on is the fact that the Samaritan is a traveller, and we could call him a migrant, in a hostile area, far from home, vulnerable, and therefore perhaps more willing to take risks, more able to see the whole situation, to see what is needed, and to transgress borders. He notes also the importance of the fact that the Samaritan needs to work with others to enable justice and healing to happen, so the importance of community engagement. And in the second text, he connects his own family's experience of being an alien or a migrant with the text of Deuteronomy 24, which encourages care for the alien, poor and widow.